Today I would be talking to you on the concept of Guru Tattva or the essence of a Guru. Let me illustrate this thing by giving you an example. Suppose I'm a follower of a particular religion. I have been practicing Hinduism or Sanatana Dharma right from my childhood. Now I have decided to switch over my religion. I start worshipping some other god now. Later on, I switch over to yet another religion. I will start worshipping yet another form of the god. So what is happening all along is I've been worshipping the same god, but as he manifested in different cultures, in different forms around the world. God is same. God is not different for different people. The universal soul is same. Similarly, as you are aware, we all worship our parents. When we worship our father, we worship him by saying Pitru Devo Bhava in Sanskrit, which means Father is God indeed. You may be thinking that you are worshipping your own father as a person, but indeed the prayer is reaching God only directly. Not only God, all your ancestors. When you pay obeisance to your father, you are instantly paying obeisance to your father's father, that is your grandfather, and your great grandfather, and of the ancestry. Instantly, the prayer is reaching the first father of the mankind, the Lord Brahma. Similarly, when you are worshipping your mother by saying Matrudevo Bhava, that is, mother indeed is the creatrix or goddess. You are worshipping the entire ancestry, your mother's mother, your grandmother's mother, and so on. And ultimately, the prayer reaches the spouse of Lord Brahma, goddess Saraswati, the creatrix. Similarly, when you worship a guru, you are not only worshipping the guru, but the guru's guru and your great guru's guru and up the ancestry to Lord Dakshinamurti, who is an incarnation of Lord Shiva, who is the first guru for the mankind. Just like I told you earlier, right from my childhood I have been practicing Sanatana Dharma. I have been worshipping Lord Venkateshwara. And when I change my religion, I'll start worshipping some other god. But in the latest form, when I've decided to finally come onto the path of yoga, when I want to practice a yoga system, since I need to take an initiation into the yoga system, so from whichever human being I receive the initiation, that guru becomes my god indeed for all practical purposes. Although there is no embargo on me for not continuing to worship my earlier god, but the relevance is no more that much there when you become a yoga practitioner. When you become a yoga practitioner, it is the same god only whom you are worshipping, but in the form of a guru who manifested for you in a human form. Let me further emphasize this by giving you another example. Suppose a person has met with a serious accident. Someone was passing by, some stranger. He called for an ambulance, and the person has been rushed to the nearest hospital. And a surgeon has operated upon him and saved him. Now, who has saved this person? In a way, it is due to the grace of the God only that we got saved. The stranger who was passing by and who called for an ambulance, and also the surgeon who operated upon him, they simply happened to be the medium. Now, well, someone may ask a question here. Now, if God has decided to save him, why can't he save him without the requirement of a doctor operating upon him? Well, yes, he can do that way also if he wants. But that's how he has created this human society. Then what is the necessity of creating this world around here? When he created a human society, the God has created a lot of professionals also in the society who help each other. Therefore, for everything there is a proper way of doing the things. Similarly, when a person wants to pursue the path of any yoga system or a tantric system, there is a way of doing it. He needs to approach a professional. Call it professional just for the ease of understanding. He needs to go to the approach a human being and take initiation into a particular yoga system or a tantric system, and then work his way up. Now, here I would like to dwell further on this. Some say that no, I don't need a guru. I will seek the blessings directly. Well, remember what I told you earlier. God has ordained this human society in a certain way. For example, if you are rich, you have the capability to hire teachers at your home. You can get your children educated at your home also. But you know that that's not the proper way. The education will not be comprehensive. The child needs to go to a school, get exposure to the fellow students who come there from all walks of life, and that's how his character is built. Similarly, if you are suffering from a disease, you say that no, I can look on internet and find out some medicine and take my self treatment. But that's not the proper way. You are aware of it, and it could be dangerous too. The proper way is to go to a doctor and take the treatment in a systematic way, because that is the way God has ordained the society. Similarly, when you are seeking the divine blessings to free yourself from the cycle of birth and death, you want to pursue a yoga system or a tantric system, you approach a master and take initiation into that. And once you have received the initiation, now sincerely be truthful to yourself and exercise self-surrender to the God or the divine who has manifested for you in the form of a fellow guru. Now, here many people they keep asking, how do we distinguish between authentic guru or a fake guru? How can we exercise self-surrender to a guru, to a fellow, another human being? Yes, the point is you can't really judge a guru. If you happen to bump into an authentic guru, you have been blessed. And if you happen to meet a fake guru, then that is your karma. But you can't really judge. It's not possible. All that you can do is little bit of apply some filters. Whether a particular guru has a is from a certain parampara or not. Check for that lineage. If he is from that parampara, that's good enough. You know that it's an authentic parampara, and you take initiation into that. Or if you meet someone who is a self-styled guru, there's no parampara or the lineage of gurus to back him up, then maybe you may think twice before taking initiation. Next thing is exercising self-surrender, or we call it Sharanagati in Sanskrit. That is a blessing by itself. Just like I'll give you an example. If you want to go to bed, you want to go to sleep, you can't order a sleep for yourself. It's not that whenever you order, you drift into deep sleep. However, you take the certain measures. You lie down on a bed, ensure that there are no mosquitoes in the room, ensure that the room is cool or warm in case if it is winters, and then close your eyes. Your mind will slowly drift into sleep state. Similarly, all that you can do is serve the Guru in whatever capacity you can, and the self surrender develops slowly, and it sucks you into this. It sucks you into Sharanagati mode. One thing I need to remind you all: Guru's blessings, the blessings of the divine or the God, are always there on everyone in equal measure. It depends upon the disciple, how he receives it. Just like there are God's sun God, his rays are radiating on the all creatures equally. But if a person he doesn't come out of his room, he's always living indoors, how can he receive the sun rays on his body? He will end up with a vitamin D deficiency also. Similarly, when you seek the blessings of the grace of the Guru Tattva, then you will get it. And the blessings of the human Guru whom you are serving, it is not that person who is giving you the blessings. Remember that. His blessings are as it are there. When he has given you an initiation, he would have invoked the divine blessings upon you. But it depends upon how the disciple is receiving it. The conditions have to be proper in the mind of a disciple. If the conditions are not proper, if he is not sincere enough, truthful enough from the bottom of his heart, you yourself know whether you are receiving the divine blessing or not. This is the essence of Guru Tattva. How the grace of the Guru Tattva is received by a person, and also a kind of a opinion, my opinion, on how you go about distinguishing between authentic Guru or a fake Guru. Another issue is many they aspire to get moksha overnight. They want a Siddha Guru. Let me tell you, it is something like this. A particular person who has really reached a very high level spiritually, let's say he has got all miracles he can perform, he has got all supernatural powers. Why should he have a glance at you and give you moksha, first of all? Question about that. Are you worthy enough for that? Yes, if you are really worthy enough for it, you may get it also. But usually what happens? A person who is in that such a state, you may not be even accepting disciples in the first place, because you will be more bothering about his own moksha. So therefore, don't expect overnight moksha, or don't take shortcuts. You work your way through. You will get a guru as per your worthiness. If you deserve an authentic guru, you will get it. And you take initiation and you work your way through that. And remember, the divine grace has to be received. And the divine is superconscious entity, and it instantly knows what you are up to. Whether you are seeking supernatural powers for your materialistic benefits or some other benefits, whether you are exercising self-surrender to your guru really or not, what is there inside at the core of your mind, that God knows instantly. Therefore, you can't really make a fool of God. Most often, people fail to realize the importance of Guru Tattva, or the essence of a Guru. All Sanskrit texts have been harping on this point. Success in yoga is only through the grace of Guru. It cannot be attained in any other manner. When we say grace of Guru, means it is grace of the God. Success in yoga, or for that matter, success in anything else also, is all through the grace of the God, divine. So why are you missing this fundamental principle here? That's the problem. So that's it for now. I wanted to talk about the importance of the Guru Tattva and the essence of the Guru, which is the master key for success in yoga practice and in your spiritual journey. God bless you all.